Hello, friends. Welcome aboard the daily live stream, Tuesday, March 25th, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. We're here and ready to go, diving through the NBA slate. And hey, we're going to have some MLB action going on soon. If you are new, do me a favor, go down below. You hit that like button. Boom. Simple as that. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. We're going to go through today's picks. We'll go through the whole slate. I did see FanDuel has a little 30% player performance double, which I saw a couple questions about in the chat. So we'll try to cook up one of those. And the only thing that we're missing from the stream is being able to fly these bad boys. Nerfy Nation starting soon. Josh, I know you're ready. Trapdoor 19 is ready. I hope you guys are ready for a big day. Come out on the chef's hat. I have bad news. Come on in. Chef's hat was just something we put on. A little overlay. Not real. Hey, look at Logan Reed, the GOAT. Either way, thank you guys for tuning in. We're going to dive through the NBA slate soon. We'll be able to dive in through the MLB slate and have a good Tuesday. I do have some sad news, though. Let's get the sad news out of the way. There will be no stream tomorrow. If you're an OG, tomorrow's actually my birthday. So I will not be streaming. But we'll still be giving out picks. Still see the daily videos and stuff like that. We'll get into some fun things today. Table tennis locks. Yeah, okay. We got to call the number. But either way, thank you guys for tuning in. What happened yesterday? We had a massive day. If you watched the morning video, congrats. A 4-0 sweep last night. We love to see that. Now, got to do it all over again. If you watched the morning video, I appreciate it. If you didn't, get the heck out of the stream. Just kidding. Either way, thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate the happy birthday early wishes. Birthday is tomorrow. It's going to be a good day. But either way, we need to deliver some winners tonight. And hopefully we've already done so in the morning video, which we'll probably touch on those plays in a second. And hopefully we can add a play. Because I'm looking at an added play. Been diving into the slate for about the last 20 minutes. I have a couple heavy leans. I want to add one more play to the card. And we got some time in today's stream to do just that. Either way, thank you for tuning in. As always, we typically begin looking at the injury report. We already talked about this morning's picks. If you missed out on those, we'll recap them real quick. We have SGA's over and assists, which you can still get at a reasonable number. We'll see about the injury report for the Thunder. Haven't heard much. We have Najee Marshall, a little weird two-leg parlay. And then we have one DubClub exclusive play. I have to put this reminder out there because, man, the DubClub is cooking right now. Oops, wrong overlay. DubClub gets one exclusive play per day. Already has it up right now. It's on. It's in the Houston versus Atlanta game. Not going to spoil it. It's in that game. You can join. There's a 2-week free trial down below. I encourage you to do that. I really do. It's a good time in the DubClub. Get exclusive plays. What I've also been doing, and I'll give you a little sneak preview. Let me pull something up. Where are we? Where are we? One moment. I will pull it up. Trying to pull this up. Come on. What I've also been doing in the DubClub, and people have been making a ton of money using it, is we've been doing like a hit rate sheet type thing. If this wants to load, I'll show you what it looks like. Come on, computer. But basically, it's me going through the whole slate, giving you my favorite plays that have hit consistently. They're normally anywhere between minus 300 to minus 1,000. Try to find my favorite ones of the day, and they've been smacking like crazy. So again, if you want to join that, you can do that all down below. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, Giddy fell just short for people that had his double-double yesterday. Gets you access to Jacob's chat. That's a big W as well. Dyson, it's not Dyson Daniels. All right. I can give you that. I can let you know that right now. It is not Dyson Daniels. Rebound and assist Michael King. Roger, oh, what was your favorite play today? Oh, Roger, drop your favorite pick in the comments. I forget. It's a points line. I forget who it was. Favorite spread or game pick. Maybe I can talk about that as well. This thing, can you just load view as a subscriber? Okay, so here's kind of what I've been posting to the DubClub as well. Is I just post a hit rate sheet. So it includes my favorite hit rates of the day, how often they've been hitting, stuff like that. And then I give you my top 5 of the day. And then as well as an underdog fantasy entry, stuff like that. So it's been actually, I want to say the hit rate sheet, the top 5 is hit like 4 or 5 straight days. And the full slip has actually hit, I think, back-to-back days. But either way, that's not what we're here for. We're here to dive in and find some extra winners. Yes, it was Spencer Dinwiddie. That's who Roger loves. All right, let's dive into things. The first thing, as always, we begin with is we look at the injury report. However, not a whole lot to come through today because honestly, they haven't really listed a lot of things. I'll list our picks down below at the bottom. Yeah, we don't really have a lot to dive through in terms of injuries. Like this is all we got. These are all Wednesday. And that's it. Aaron Wiggins, the only guy that was downgraded. We don't have any news on Jalen Williams and those guys. Casey Wallace downgraded. So I don't know what the heck's going on. Hopefully, if you see some injury news pop up throughout the stream, let a man know. Yesterday, you guys requested the dark mode. Dark mode delivered a sweep. So heck yeah, we're back. We're going to dive in through some things. Let's do it. DubClub's no more $15 a month. There's a 2-week free trial down below. Do that. Join. Get on in there. Is Curry ruled out? We don't know. We don't know. So we'll stay tuned for that. Let's get into today's stream. And we'll start with this big game between the Hawks and not the Hawks, Magic and the Hornets. Yes, I'll talk about my favorite game pick. Let's see. In terms of, and that was not the pick. If you tried to be sneaky with what was on the side of the screen, we'll get into Mr. Niang. Favorite game pick? It's a good question. What is the Spurs team total? Can we have a Spurs team total? Kind of like that under. In terms of other things, I kind of like the Hornets today, but you lose money betting on that team. Mavericks, Knicks. Kind of like the over in this game. Yeah, the over feels pretty good here. Hawks, Rockets. Kind of like an under there. Honestly, kind of like an under here is one of my favorite picks. The under. Rockets are not a team that put up a ton of points. I'd say the under in this game is probably my favorite one. But hey, either way, we're moving on. Those are just game picks. Yeah, we'll begin actually talking about the Magic and Hornets game. Weird 5.5 spread. Magic coming off a big win. Big letdown spot here. In terms of props that I'm looking at, LaMelo Ball has torched the Magic this season, 35 and 44 points. The problem with LaMelo is he's kind of hard to trust these days. He's been all over the place. But I still think at home is probably the best place if you're going to trust him. That's where you want to do it. Over in 15 of 19, although the numbers haven't been great recently, but 23 shots here in 28 minutes. 13, didn't play a ton here. But then, 28 shots here, 25, so on and so forth. I do like that. Miles Bridges is also a home merchant. He's been really good at home. Over in 17 of 24 is a tough matchup against the Magic. He did score 19. That was without LaMelo. Shot 6 for 23. Does have a tougher matchup, though. If I had to back one of these guys, I'm probably backing LaMelo. But again, I don't know if I really want to get involved with him. I don't mind it. At 22.5, you could convince me to take that one. Just a little bit concerned about his minutes. It was like 28 here, 34, 31. Like, what are we getting from LaMelo on a nightly basis? I have no idea. But I do think that you get a ton of action going tomorrow. So I do like him. So you're on Franz rebounds. To take a peek at Franz rebounds, he has been pretty good. Come here. 5.5, getting some plus money right now. Not bad. Head-to-head wise, 8. Don't know what happened here. And then 7. So not bad. Last year, all right. So I don't mind that one. Again, not my favorite game, though. But if I had to add another play there, it would probably be LaMelo points. I like it. I think my man Steven, just about outside, is on LaMelo points. Don't quote me on that. You're waiting on injuries. I still love SGA's assists regardless of who plays or not. Hopefully we get lucky with the injury report and they go our way or they don't play, but I'm not too worried about it. In or out, we'll ride with them. Moving on to the next game, Spurs versus Pistons. In this game, we're looking at a spread. Where are you? 10.5 point spread. Over under 233. We know the Spurs have been one of the worst defenses over the last few weeks. So they've been pretty bad. Cade Cunningham, we know he's a beast, but if this is a 10-point spread, how many points are we getting? We'll see. LaMelo assists. I don't really like taking over an assist against the Magic. I don't mind it. And honestly, you probably have a low enough number for LaMelo. His assists, 6.5. Pretty low anyways. Been playing well. This is probably his toughest matchup, fewest assists per game allowed. But yeah, I mean, he's gotten barely over both games. You're not getting 40 minutes from LaMelo tonight is the only issue. So we'll see. We'll see about that. Jacob brought up a good play that I was going to take a peek at. A lot of people have been on a CP3's under in rebounds plus assists. I know this is 10.5. You took a 10.5 on a couple different books. Looks like most are moving towards that 9.5 number. We know how tough of a matchup this is. Rebounds per game allowed. They allow Pistons allowed the fewest. Assists per game allowed, sixth fewest. We'll see with Mr. Stephon Castle if he plays. Currently questionable. That might give me a little bit of pause there, but I don't mind that. In terms of, I saw someone on Jalen Duren on his double-double prop. I don't mind that either. Pretty solid. The only thing that gives me concern about Jalen Duren is that this is a Spurs team that's been going small. And so as you see, Bismack Biyombo, who really hasn't been playing a ton of minutes, could see him back in the starting lineup tonight. But I don't know if they really want to do this. So this might be another under that I don't mind. 5.5. He did get 9 on 18 chances, but that was the Raptors. I mean, before that, he wasn't really playing a ton, 20 minutes. And this, like I said, is one of the toughest matchups. So I do like that. I mean, honestly, I don't mind the Spurs plus 10. You're on Duren PR. I don't mind Duren PR. Only thing that concerns me is he could potentially just get benched and maybe they go smaller. But the Pistons are a team, they don't really have a lot of small ball like fives, If I would I rather take Magic or Cavs? I'd rather take Cavs today. Don't like taking teams on the road on a back-to-back, which are what the Magic would be. So I much prefer that. You like Asor Thompson under in points. I could get behind that as well. At 10.5, he's been pretty bad, and he's even had some good matchups. I do like Malik Beasley once again. If you think about his threes, sitting at 3.5, this is another one that I would be honestly okay with. He's been so good. And I don't know if they played head-to-head. Yeah, he had 4. February 21st. Only shot 7 times. So you're going to need some good efficiency there. But I don't know if I want to get back on the Malik Beasley train. I would like to fade Ron Holland. He went nuclear last game. So I don't really have a strong lean in that game. Yeah, you can't miss it. I appreciate you. Klay Thompson, PRA. We'll get into that game next, actually. Next game is we're talking all about the Knicks versus the Mavericks. 10.5 point spread. Over under 225. You guys know we're on Najee Marshall, but we can begin talking about, and we'll get into the other games. This is the one we're on. We'll get to Golden State and Miami next. Klay Thompson, we'll begin with his PRA line. Right now, you're looking at 20.5. It's been consistent getting there. Not bad. I don't know does it get a lot of rebounds and assists? 5 there, 6. 5. I mean, if I'm Klay, I'm probably getting involved with just the points if I'm betting on him. But I guess the PRAs isn't terrible. 14.5 points. I just don't love that spot up wise. The Knicks have been really good. Catch and shoot. Catch. I don't feel like the Knicks have been, let's see, last 7 games. Catch and shoot wise, the Knicks right down at the bottom. So that gives me a little bit of pause here for if you want to back Klay Thompson. The Knicks have been with the 4th fewest catch and shoot threes. Speak of catch and shoot, the Heat are down to the fewest. Very interesting. Over the last 7 games. So interesting. Keep things moving. I saw a donation. Floyd West. W. Happy birthday. Appreciate you, man. Happy birthday. My birthday's tomorrow, technically, but appreciate you guys. Hardaway Jr. Talking about THJ. Can you get an 8.5 line out there? Yeah, you can get 8.5. I don't mind that, dude. I'm just not a THJ guy. Is that okay to say? I just don't like him. So I don't mind THJ. He's, I believe, the guy that's better at home. And he's in a good spot. I don't trust him. Especially with Ron Holland playing well last game. We could easily see him get the boot. Hit the like button. Exactly what Preston's saying. Go do me a favor. Go hit that like button. You want me to take a peek at Kai Jones? Does he have lines right now? He does. Talk about Kai Jones. He's been a beast recently. He got 28 minutes last night. I mean, this guy's been all over the place. Why the heck's his rebounds line at 6.5? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this guy. He's been nuts. I don't feel like if I bet on him though that he's going to pay, but he's been pretty good. So definitely, if you want to go with it, you certainly can. Josh Hart. I kind of wanted to fade Josh Hart today. I mean, you look at his line, 13.5. Josh Hart's, 13.5. He's been under that line in, 6 straight games. The problem is, this is the Mavs, and they don't play any defense. So I'd be a little concerned there. I talked about this one on the daily video. Campaign first quarter points, 3.5. Now I know chart there, but we've seen in the 2 games without Jalen Brunson and Miles McBride, Deuce McBride, he's played all 12 minutes in the first quarter. This one he went 1 for 5, and this one he went 3 for 6 yesterday. Wouldn't shock me if he did it again. He's part of the reason I kind of wanted to fade Josh Hart is because Miles McBride wasn't really playing a lot of point for my Knicks. Campaign takes the ball out of his hands a good amount. Josh Hart's, that is. So gives me a little bit of concern here for Mr. Josh Hart. Look at his first quarter points. That man barely shoots in the first quarter. 1 for 3 and 0 for 1. But yeah, you can take Hart away. He's just not a guy I like to bet on. Yeah, Campaign, we were talking about that earlier. Josh Hart, he's just a hard guy to trust. I've seen people on Corey Joseph. You like OG under on assists. What is that? What is that taking a peek at? OG doesn't really pass the ball, if I'm being honest. He had 3 on 2 potential, 2 on 3. Those are in the 2 games without those guys. I mean, I can't call you crazy. He doesn't really pass. He gets the ball in his hands, and it's attack the hoop. I would note Mavs are terrible. So be careful. I mean, assists. Let's just pull up. If you don't believe me on how bad the Mavs are defensively, here you go. Last 10 games, and I can zoom this in for a sec. I can zoom. I mean, look at the last 10 games. Field goal percentage, last. 3-point percentage, not last, but 4th to last. Rebounds, 5th. Assists, 5th. They are terrible, man. Points, 2nd. So you can see what I mean. They are pretty bad. If Logan Reed with the donut. Logan Reed, big dubs, big dubs. Hart, right? Hart, appreciate you, man. You're the GOAT. You're the GOAT. All right, back on topic. So yeah, that's how I feel about that. Campaign. Can I cook up another? Yeah, what was Mr. Devin Booker didn't come through for us. Yeah, we can cook up one of those. I saw FanDuel has this thing, 30% player performance double. We'll probably cook up one of those, and we'll also maybe cook up an SGP in one of these games. Maybe. I'm not sure. I think I'll probably cook up one of those. I don't love SGPs as much tonight. Yeah, that's fair. LaMelo Ball points under anything, 25. Birthday beers on me. Oh. That'd be tough. All right, let's keep things rocking and rolling. Let's keep moving through these games. Next one, Golden State versus Miami. This is the game. I know everyone's going to want to talk about Jimmy Buckets, but I have seen some people that I like on this under, Khalil Ware. I think I'd probably opt for maybe under and Rebs a little bit more, but I like that one. I don't think he plays a ton. So I'd fade him. On the other side, man, I don't really like a lot of these. Like, I don't love, like, Jimmy Butler points. Fine. I don't love it. Any updates on Tatum's ankle? Haven't seen that. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. He's going to troll today. You can't just trust the man. I mean, he could. That's why I say I like rebounds and assists a little bit more. It's moved up to 13.5. Probably not where I would play it. Still have no idea on Steph Curry's line. Like, is he playing? Is he not? I don't know. You tell me. So I'd go from there. I don't really love this game. That's why I don't have a pick in it. If I had to pick something, I would have taken Khalil Ware's unders, but his lines have kind of been moved. Duncan Robinson is in a decent matchup, but his minutes are all over the place. Davion Mitchell, he's been good recently. Still don't know if he's the guy I would really feel like he does a lot of his damage in the paint, and that's kind of a tough spot against them. So I'm probably just avoiding this game as a whole. Wiggins, you could say, is in a revenge game. He's just been a little too good the last 2 games, but you could take it. It's not a good matchup for him though. Like how he scores his points, spot up shooting, but the other way is pretty bad. And I don't really trust him as a spot up shooter coming off a game he made 6. Confidence might be there though. So I'll be a little bit concerned there. Moving to the next game. I saw your Ty Jerome assists. I like that play as well. We'll get to Ty Jerome in a little bit. Next game. This is the game where my exclusive play in the DubClub is in. But someone asked earlier about Jalen Green points, looking like a 22.5 line. I've talked about it all the time. When he gets Van Vliet in the lineup, he becomes mainly a scorer. Head-to-head wise, at 25 versus them on 24 shots. How did he play against them last year? 16 and 26. So don't mind it at all. Jimmy PRA, I would probably prefer over the points. Still like the rebounds and assists the most, though, for him. Yeah, Jalen Green's been good. I just don't like trusting him. It's a guy that could easily get benched. But I don't mind trusting him there. Alperen Şengün is the guy I actually didn't mind fading. This was something I noticed. Not fat fantasy pros. Over the last, I want to say 15 games. Last 15 games, the Hawks have actually been a pretty decent defense against centers. I mean, they're right here. 6th fewest rebounds per game to centers. 2nd fewest. Şengün's not grabbing any reps. We were just on his under last game, and he grabbed 9 million. This is the game against the Hawks. I could see Şengün getting played out of it. But rebounds, this is paying. His under and reps is going to pay. Comes down to I can't take it again, I feel like, because he's just crushed me, but I really don't think he plays a ton. Head-to-head wise against him, had 10 and 29 minutes, though. Last year, 9 and 27. But again, I don't know if he plays a ton in this one. Bridges over in PAs. Bro, I can't disagree with you. Can't disagree with you. I said I had an exclusive play in this game. It's not Mogay. But speaking of Mogay, the GOAT. Mogay, what are we looking at? 4.5 line. He's the GOAT against the Rockets. He had 11 points against them earlier this season. So maybe be a little careful fading the Mogay. Gay wagon. That sounded weird. I do like Gay. Pick that's not official. I'm really looking at this one. Really looking at his under in 3-pointers for Georges Niang. I really like it. Now, I'd want to include games with Trae Young. Games with Trae Young, he's under in a little over half of them. He is coming off 2 great games, 6 and 5, but you think about the 3-pointers allowed. I mean, opponents, we just looked at catch and shoot. Most 3-point attempts. What did we say? Sixers was one of them. They're second most. Warriors got to be up near the top of the league. Where are the Warriors? They're right here. But you look at that, 42%. So they're giving up a high percentage there. Rockets, we know they were down at the bottom. 40% still pretty dang high. I really want to fade Georges Niang, bro. I do. Bless us with an exclusive one. I think I did that the other day. Gay, if you really think about it, he is a COS Hall of Famer. Mogay's the GOAT. So I want to take this under in 3s. So though I do want to take it. I just don't know if I can lay that much juice on it. Like maybe minus 145. It's not terrible. I'm looking hard at it. I'm just going to let you know I'm looking hard at it. I don't see him getting a ton of attempts. I don't know if this is a great matchup for him. So I look at this as like one against teams, let's say top 15, still over in 5 of 10. Did get it done against the Pistons, though. That's a somewhat difficult spot. Knicks, somewhat difficult, attempted 10. So I'm not too sure here. But this is the pick I'm really looking at. You like Jabari Smith Jr.? That could be another one that I don't mind. Where's Jabari? Jabari's. He only got 17 minutes last game. This is one of those. Again, I could, yeah, like DJ May said, go with the like button. Do that. This is one, dude, I'm telling you, Jabari Smith Jr., not bad. Has he played head-to-head wise against them in the past? Holy moly. 47. Jeez. That was 42 minutes. This was 37. I don't think you're getting that many minutes. That's the only concern for me with a guy like Jabari Smith Jr. Is that I'm not 100% confident what his minutes are. Like this game, when they were fully healthy, only played 22 minutes at Miami. I think he gets more minutes here, but you need him to be efficient. I mean, 22 minutes to get to 16 points and rebounds ain't easy. I do think this is a spot where you can maybe see more, but I don't know if I want to trust him because you got Tari Eason also coming off the bench, and he's annoying as heck too. So I'm a little bit concerned there. A little bit concerned. Trae Young over in turnovers. What even is Trae Young turnovers? What is that? Cursed for turnover props. Trae Young, where are you at? 4.5. How often does he go under? Yeah, not bad. Not a bad idea. Over is plus money, plus 100 on DraftKings. You might be onto something. All right, let's see what this parlay's got. SGA. Like I said, right now, the one pick I'm really got my eyes on is George Niang under in the threes. It's just a little bit more juice than I want to drink. Still might drink it, though. We'll figure that out later in life. Moving on to the next game. Memphis, Utah. This game, we're looking at a 10.5 spread. We're looking at a 240 total, biggest total on the board. In terms of this one, though, I did look I took a peek. Collier assists. I think you got a great play here. 6.5. Honestly, a line that I don't mind taking. The problem with that is, as you guys know, we are already on SGA's over, and it says I can't take too many overs on the card. That is a recipe for disaster, but I do like that over in assists. Looking at the other ones, going to the other side of the equation. I mean, I was looking at, if you want an under, I looked at, be Walker Kessler. His 3-point prop was at 1.5. I don't think I'd probably take it now, but, you know, this guy stinks. But he's firing up threes, so if you want to take it, whatever, minus 140. This guy, I mean, he chucked, what, 8 threes in the most recent game? I don't know what the hell we're doing in Utah. On the other side of the equation, the Grizzlies side, 21.5 slight, a pretty low for a guy like Desmond Bane. He is coming off a game where he only shot 7 times. I feel like he came into that game with like an illness. So I'd expect him to be better tonight. He's been much better without Ja Morant. You look at his numbers, pretty good without Ja. So 21.5 for Mr. Bane, not a bad line at all. I think he's very underrated here in this game. The only thing that gives me a little bit of concern is, matchup wise. Transition, though, he's been really good. Pick and roll ball handling, where he probably falls in more today, is not the greatest. And they got so many bodies out there for Memphis. That's why I don't really back a lot of Memphis props. But I do I don't mind that one. I'm looking more at your guys' comments. You like his assists. What is Desmond Bane assists at? 6.5? Dang. Yeah. Don't hate it. Don't love it. Could go either way. Could go either way on that one. You like Kessler first quarter points. Where's Kessler? 2.5. Oh, Jacob might be on to something. He might be the GOAT. He does play a lot in the first quarter. Can vouch. Interesting. When is my daily baseball video going to start? We're going to probably try to get those live around 8 a.m. every morning. 9 a.m. Somewhere in there. I don't know. Before the NBA videos drop, though. Jaren Jackson Jr. under. I don't know if I'd take his under in this matchup, but you do you. Next game, we have OKC taking on the Thunder. This game, once again, 9.5 point spread. I imagine everyone's on OKC. It's the case. 232.5. I want to know the injury report for this game. That's what I want to know. And have we gotten any injury news? Let's see. Any injury news that come out? No injury news yet. Done this, but yeah, we'll get into that one in just one moment. This is an interesting parlay. I'm a fan of that. What time do I wake up? I'm have to start waking up at like 4 or 5 a.m. now that I have baseball to kind of comb through. DeMar DeRozan, how many potential assists did he have yesterday? 10 potential assists. So he converted at a crazy high rate. Is not a bad under here at 5.5. I don't know if he's getting the 6 assists. I want to know if Malik Monk's status and Domantas Sabonis, are those guys playing? Because those guys are out. I don't know how you don't run with DeMar DeRozan. He's coming off a bad game, 9 for 24. But we've talked about the Thunder can't keep those hands to themselves, man. 25th in free throws. We know DeMar DeRozan's creative getting there. Isolation-wise, though, a little bit concerning. But if, Malik Monk was ruled out, points and assists at 25.5, I'd be inclined to play that. But I don't know if I would. But man, if you've ever watched DeMar DeRozan, if you want a live bet, this is why, if you're going to have a good live bet, and years past, my favorite live bet has been take Joel Embiid's over in points when they're trailing. Normally it was a wagon. This year, it's kind of been DeMar DeRozan. You take his over in points when they trail, especially recently, because first halves, he doesn't really do a lot. And then second half, they're trailing by 5 or 10 points. It's like, all right, I ain't passing the ball. So I don't mind that one. I don't mind it. Why are we not running Zach LaVine rebounds I don't know if you've noticed, I don't really take a lot of rebound squares. In fact, you know what? I'm going to pull up my spreadsheet. This season, I've taken 14 rebound props. That's all I've done. I've taken almost 550 bets, and only 14 of them have been rebounds. So I just don't really normally look at rebounds. But we don't have a play yet, Noah. We don't have a play. Ryan, I saw your comment. Oh, wait, let me get back to it. Corey Joseph, PRAs, not bad at all. I personally just don't know if I want to bet on Corey Joseph, but if you're pulling up Corey Joseph's PRA line, he has been really good. So I'm not going to come out and call you dumb. He's been really good at hitting it. I just don't know if I want to put my hard-earned money on them. And I just saw this. I don't know if we're doing hit parlay. We're still working on that. All right. Let me, what other questions? Yeah, rebound props are just a little bit high variance. Yeah, Malik Monk's questionable. Exactly. That's why I don't really bet that one. Either way, getting back to that game, you guys already know we're on SGAs over and assists. Said 6.5. You can find it. Where is it? Right now, you can even get plus 100 on ESPN bet. So congrats, you get better value. Go for it. I still love it. Let's see if we get some luck with the injury report, which refreshing. Do we have any updates? Oh, we do. Oh, you were right. You just told me he was listed questionable. Yeah, it just came out. Illness. Is that why he missed yesterday? Is that why he missed? I forgot to Monk. Illness ruled out. So does he play today? I don't know. Who the heck knows? SGA points. I'd wait to see the injury report before I back his points. I'm already on the assist, so I'm not going to back him. Ladder challenge back. Hey, we'll see about that, man. Rebounds. You asked about Zach LaVine. Where's his rebound prop? 3.5. Yeah, you can get me there. You got him projected for 5. How's he done head-to-head wise versus them? 9 rebounds earlier this season. Last year, 4. Maybe not a bad play, especially if Malik Monk could return. Especially if Malik Monk could get back. Either way, we'll see about that game. And the last one, Cleveland versus Portland. This game comes in with a 6.5 spread, over under 229, so a little bit interesting. In terms of props in this game, I looked at Donovan Clingan. I'll be honest, this is when I looked at his over in rebounds. Get 8.5 for minus 130. Now I know people are going to say, hey, Austin, he only had 3 against him. Yeah, he got into foul trouble. He fouled out. He fouled out in 11 minutes. That could be a concern. But he's been pretty good. Come off a game, he didn't play a lot. But you see guys against the Cavs recently have had pretty good rebounding games. These guys are all over their lines. So that's a guy I do like. In terms of other guys, let's get into DeAndre Hunter. DeAndre Hunter, I haven't really backed him. His line's 13.5. Not a bad play. I'm just a little bit concerned about the minutes and what we're going to do with our rotations. If Ty Jerome plays, how many minutes does he play? That's what gives me a little bit of concern here. But I don't mind the play with DeAndre Hunter because you'll probably want his defense out there. So I do like that. No, the picks, 2 picks I got are scrolling at the bottom of the screen. And Clingan is a hack. That's why I don't really bet on him. So that's really why I haven't really been doing it. So I don't mind DeAndre Hunter, though. I don't mind him whatsoever. You like Jared Allen, PRAs. I think that's been pretty good without Donovan Mitchell. Without Donovan Mitchell, pretty good. I should get a 24.5 line, but it's been pretty good numbers without Donovan Mitchell. Most of these games have included Evan Mobley as well, I think. Yeah, it looks like all the games are with Mobley too. So not bad at all. Yeah, they do not have Donovan Mitchell tonight. He is currently out. So you're going to see all these guys priced right. I know a lot of people like Ty Jerome assists. I don't mind that. Those games without Donovan Mitchell. This game, I don't know how he had 20 potential assists. I don't know. I don't know how he got that, but it was at 24.5 this morning. Dyson Daniels under. I do like that one as well. I've seen people on Anthony Simons. Dude, call me crazy. Anthony Simons just doesn't turn green. I could have bet him in these 24 games. I bet you almost 90% of them is red. He just doesn't like to turn green for me, bro. OKC now minus 425. Is that line moved? That line just dropped to 8.5. A little bit sus. 8.5. That's sus spread. I would love for this game to be competitive. Love it. And yeah, I mean that's fair. Could certainly happen again. Could certainly happen again though. Yeah. So the one thing that has struggled with the Cavs has not been their pick and roll defense. It's been spot up shooting. They're ranked 24th for spot up shooters. So I don't know if that bodes well for Anthony. He played him earlier. He did have 27 on 23 shots. Firing it up. What up? I know Denny Avdia had a good game there too. Head-to-head wise, I think he had 30 in that game. Yeah, Denny had a big game. So I don't know if that happens again. But let's dive into some player performance doubles, and I'll probably sign out of the stream. Reminder, and then I'll try to find an added play. 30% profit boost on player performance doubles. So I'll dive into some that I like, and we'll go from there. Sound good? I want to go to games where I feel confident in a team to win. Because if I don't feel confident in the team to win, how the heck are we going to pick a player performance double? First game I'll go to that I really like, a team to win. Trying to find my favorite. I like the Pistons. We'll start with the Pistons. I'm very confident they win today. And I do like Mobley. What's my favorite spread? Oof. Probably like the Pistons, but I don't know if 10.5 at home against Pistons. I don't know. I don't really love it. All right. Player performance doubles. Jalen Duren double-double in a win. Not bad. Cade Cunningham double-double in a win. I do like that. This one's not too bad. Cade Cunningham 12+ assists. I kind of like this one the most. We've talked about opponent stats, assists. Spurs are giving up the second most assists per game. I kind of like that one. That'll be my favorite one there. Cade, double-double in a win. He can do it in rebounds, but we're normally going to be expecting the assists. I wish they had a 10+ assists, but we only have 12. That's my favorite there. Moving on. Moving on to the next game. I don't really love that game. Warriors, Heat, don't love it. Knicks, do we have anything useful here for the Knicks? Player performance doubles. Campaign, I ain't playing that. I'm not paying a minus money. OG, not bad. McCall. Okay. Could see it being a big cat game. Do we have? No, we don't have what I'm looking for. I do think cat's in for a good matchup. You know what? I got a bone to pick. How did my wife, we found out yesterday she didn't win. How the hell did she not win? Like, serious. How did she not win that financial advisor contest? I'm starting to think it was rigged. I'm starting to think someone paid for that because there's no way. We had hundreds of you guys voting a day. There's no way someone else out there had that. People voting. I'm just saying, man. That pissed me off. Found that out yesterday. So thanks for everyone that voted. It was rigged. 100% rigged. 100% rigged. Sorry. All right. Enough of my tangent. I don't love any of these next ones. I'll be honest with you. Don't love any of those. Jalen Green under 8.5 RA. Love that play. Ryan, I love it. I didn't run it back, but I do like that one. Hawks and Rockets. We'll dive into this one. Maybe we got something useful out here. You know what? I could get down with a little Jalen Green play performance double. We get like a little Jalen Green 25 and a win. I could see that. Yeah, I like that one. I mean, Jalen Green, you're all or nothing with him. So I can get down with that. Yeah, I know. You guys all voted for it. Dude, I'm telling you, I appreciate you guys for voting. I still think it was rigged. Grizzlies, Jazz. I want to actually go to this game. Thunder, Kings. Confident of the Thunder win. But where would be a good play? Nah, can't really bet that one. I'm also confident the Cavaliers probably win too. Even though the Blazers are good. Let's see. Player performance doubles. This is one that I kind of like. A little Ty Jerome, 5 assists, Cleveland to win. I could easily see that. We've already talked about Ty Jerome in games without what's his name? Donovan Mitchell. He's had 5 assists and 4 or 5. So yeah, count me in there. I like that one. Do we need another? I think that's good. I like these three. Here, this is what I cooked up. Cade double-double and win. Jalen Green, 25 points in a win. Ty Jerome, 5 assists, plus 1, plus 6. Shit, it's moving. Plus 1636, though. Throw a 30% booster on that bad boy, and probably pretty decent. So I do like that one. 2 steals and a win for Jimmy. Not too bad. Why is Houston over so high? That's just because the Hawks don't play much defense. And what can you do, brother? Hey, don't trust the Blazers. Blazers are solid. I just don't think they win today. That's all. So yeah, that's what I would roll with for that parlay, 30% boost. But you play whatever you want. I just like those 3. I could force more, but I like those 3 teams. I like the Rockets, Pistons, and I like the Cavs. Might be sweaty on Cavs though. But if you cash these first 2, you got potential for a hedge. Maybe you can get some Ty Jerome assists in that first half, and then you can go for there. I don't know. Either way, what other questions you guys got? Like I said, I want to add a play, and I'm going to spend the next probably hour or so looking for an added play. Want it to be an under. Can't have a full slate of overs. Can't do it. A full slate of overs, you just have a bad night. You just piss you off. Like I said, right now, the one added play I'm looking hard at, George Niang under in 3s. Looking at it. Don't all pull the trigger, but I do like that one. He's just made 2 in a lot of different games, but I just don't think he gets a lot of volume. I don't know. I don't know how he shot 14 threes in this game. But they have a lot of guys that come off the bench. His minutes have kind of been less than he was getting here. Like he was playing 34, 36 minutes, really just getting like 20s, mid-20s. So I do like that. So that's one play I'm looking at. I won't be doing a ladder challenge tonight. So that's what I'm looking at. Any other games? I feel like some of the unders I liked are already kind of moved. Denny under points. I don't mind that. I like Cat under points. I mean, Cat's line, you're looking at a 27.5. Line did drop from 28.5. Didn't we get wrecked in his 3-point pop earlier this season? Did we get wrecked on a George Niang under in 3s? Let me do some sleuthing. Felt like we cashed. No, we cashed a George Niang. I want to say it was like one of these games against the Magic that we cashed. It was under in 3s. I want to say this game. Don't quote me on that. I think we cashed last time. Max Strus will note he did cook us. And Malik Beasley, I'm a fan of him. I appreciate you for tuning in. I'm going to sign out of the stream, though. I do, as I talked about at the top of the stream, no stream tomorrow. No stream. Sorry, it's my birthday. Deal with it. But again, no stream tomorrow. I will note Thursday, special edition MLB opening day. We might be surfy on the stream. Stay tuned for that. And Logan should be here on Thursday stream, as well as on Friday. We will have another stream bringing back Logan. Probably talking a lot more about MLB than NBA. But either way, we'll answer all your guys' questions that we got. And hopefully we have ourselves a good day. Again, thank you for tuning in. It's a great, glorious Tuesday. And I hope tomorrow I can bring out the broom to celebrate my birthday. I'm going to go find one added play. It's going to be available for everyone. So make sure you follow me on Twitter at Call on a Shot. If you want to go back to the YouTube video, I'll put the link there. I'm going to go try to add a play by 6 p.m. So you have plenty of time to add it in. Maybe I find 10 added plays. Probably not, but maybe. Ladder, dude, I want to bring back the ladder, but now's not the time. Can't mess. It's hard to mess with the mojo, man. Things have been going good for us the last few weeks. Could be time though. I will not be here tomorrow. Open your eyes. Not here tomorrow. Again, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for all the happy birthday wishes. Thanks for the couple of donations from Floyd and Logan. You guys are legends. Let's have ourselves a day, and I'll see you guys back again Thursday with the stream, and I'll see you guys back tomorrow morning. Probably in tomorrow's morning video, I will go through more of the games at the end. Not like we do in this long 44 minutes, but I will talk more through these things. So either way, maybe talks through more of the other picks I looked at. But I'm out of here. Have a great Tuesday. I'm going to add a play hopefully soon. Let's have ourselves a day. See you in the next one. Peace. See you on Thursday for the stream. Tomorrow morning for the normal video. See you later. Peace.